What's this?
That is an employment contract for your new role as my personal executive assistant.
Oh, no. Sorry, not interested.
Yeah, you may want to check out the remuneration before you refuse.
No, I don't want to be anyone's assistant. I'm my own boss. I like it that way.
Will that change your mind?
How long are we talking?
A few months at least.
When would you want me to start?
Immediately.
And when my contract's over, my outstanding debt for that stupid painting will officially be cleared? Okay.
You might want to check out the confidentiality clause as well. I expect complete loyalty and utter discretion.
You will get it.
Good. Now, the first thing that you should know is that it looks like I have leukemia. No, I'm serious, Naomi. And you and my doctor will be the only two people that will ever know about this.
Wait, whoa. What about your family, your friends?
No, no one. No one. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah.
Just when I thought the job was done, first thing this morning I get a text. Apparently, the accident site has sprung another leak.
Yeah, well, it's work. We need the money.
Oh, if you're that keen, you're first on the shovel.
Yeah. No, hang on. Josh speaking. No, Imogen's not in at the moment. Sorry, can I take a message? Yeah, that's her car. Why has it been impounded? What's the address down there? Okay, yep, thanks. I'll let her know. Cheers. Imogen's car was towed away the day of the wedding. We thought that her and Daniel had taken off camping in it.
Or maybe they took the bus.
Well, why would they do that? They've got a perfectly good car.
I think it just needs a basic service, nothing major.
Sure.
So, how long do you reckon?
If I don't find any issues, a few hours.
Okay, great. See you then.
Cool.
Hey, maybe a clean?
Hey, want to join me for a coffee? You got time now that you're on leave, right?
Got to run some errands for my wife.
Ooh, I don't want to get you in trouble with the missus. Another time then.
Yeah.
Bye.
The biopsy confirmed my suspicions. You have acute lymphocytic leukemia.
I see.
Now, typically, this form of leukemia comes on very quickly with no warning, which explains your lack of symptoms. Now, we'll start chemotherapy treatment immediately, daily infusions, and then we'll monitor your blood after each treatment just to keep an eye on how things are travelling.
All right. Just how sick am I going to get then?
Some people tolerate chemo better than others, but typically nausea and fatigue are common. You could experience some light sensitivity, memory problems.
It's a good look for the man.
You're going to need to lighten that workload of yours.
So, what exactly are my chances of getting through this then?
Around 80% of people achieve remission. However, about half of those will relapse.
I see, so about a 40% survival rate.
Paul, I will do everything in my power to help you fight this.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. I mean, particularly with what happened with the research centre.
No, don't mention it, okay? You need to focus on yourself right now. This is going to be a tough fight. Now, I've scheduled your first chemo session for this morning at the hospital.
Oh, does it have to be at Erinsborough?
They have the facilities that I need, and that's where I work.
Yeah, and where I know most of the staff.
You'll be in a private room. It'll just be me treating you.
Yeah, but what if I bump into somebody?
You're the mayor. It's par for the course for you to be at the hospital. Just say you're meeting with the board. Okay, so if I can think of anything else to help out with the fundraiser, I'll let you know.
No, Nick. Naomi is aware of my diagnosis. She's going to be assisting me.
Dr. Petrides, fancy seeing you here.
Miss Canning, I thought you wanted to keep this quiet.
Why, do you two have a problem with each other?
Not if Miss Canning is able to respect the confidential nature of your case.
No, I understand Paul's privacy issues. I'm just here to make his life easier. Now, where do you want to start this morning?
Man, Harold, you did some damage. Oh, mate, I'll be glad to see the back of these pipes.
Kyle, what is that?
What? Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
I thought we fixed that.
Well, it must be the pipes in the lake. Phil from the water board mentioned it last time. Must be part of an old system. Better get onto him.
Hey, dig another hole, mate.
Oh, we're saving lives, mate.
Hey, Brennan.
Can I get your take on something?
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's just assumed that Imogen and Daniel have gone off camping in her car, but I got a call this morning saying that it was impounded the day of the wedding.
Right, well, maybe they took Daniel's car.
No, they didn't. It's still in the underground car park. I checked. And when I try and call her, it goes straight to message back.
Well, talking to her family is probably the last thing she wants, eh?
Yeah, but it's not like Imogen to go completely off the grid like this, regardless of what's happened. Can you check it out for me?
Look, I can't put out a califf unless she's officially listed as missing.
Not everyone thinks that her and Daniel have run off together. I don't. There's something about this just doesn't feel right. Mate, all I want to know is that she's okay. No?
Yeah, okay, look, but we're going to have to do it down the station.
All right, I'll meet you down there in 5.
Sure.
Okay.
Apparently people in solitary confinement start hallucinating. They become delusional, disoriented.
It's a good thing we're not solitary then, huh?
They get paranoid and see people's faces that aren't there.
Hey, sorted?
Yeah, filled out the forms, gave the photo, all that. Brennan's on the case now.
Feel better?
Not really, just wish she'd call. So when's the waterboard guy getting here?
He's on a job, so he's going to call me back.
Hope he's got his scuba gear.
Thirsty.
Thanks. You okay?
Yeah, no worries. Right, we'll get onto it now.
What do you say?
He reckons we'll have to drain the lake.
Are you serious?
He wants us to get permission off Paul so we can get cracking.
Have you got any idea as to where we're supposed to divert all this water?
He reckons that old well will be able to hold it.
Oh, yeah, right. Perfect.
Oh, hey, what happened to you last night? I thought you were coming over.
I can't talk. I'm under the pump. I'm sorry.
I thought the festival was over.
It is, but Paul's offered me a job as his executive assistant.
I'd love to see his face when you knock him back.
I didn't.
What? What about Naomi Canning Enterprises?
Look, I have to be realistic, okay? You know, starting a new business from scratch takes years. And in the meantime, I have bills to pay.
And working for Paul Robinson is the only way to pay your bills,
Hey,
isn't it?
look, if he offered you the money he's going to pay me, you would have said yes as well, all right? Oh, can you hold that? Can we talk about this later? I'm really sorry. Councillor Parker, hello. Did you get my message? Yeah, I just wanted to see if you were available. Yeah, tomorrow? 9 o'clock? Would that be all right? Yeah, so I've managed to reschedule all your meetings for today. Although a few council members weren't so happy about that.
Oh, let me guess. Phil and Yvette, Yeah, well, you just remind them that I do still have that photo of them in a very compromising position from last year's Christmas party.
Oh, well, that is good to know. But no, not them.
Oh, of course, Sue Parker.
Yeah, she was worried about pushing back some meeting with a developer about the building sale.
Everything's on track for that sale. Just give her a call and let her know that we'll reschedule the meeting for tomorrow afternoon.
Right. I'll...
Sorry about the shop talk.
Oh, that's all right. You've got a council to run.
Yeah. Listen, I want you to know that whatever experimental treatments you're trialling, please feel free to test them out on me. Let's pull out all stops to fight this thing, eh?
Well, there are some treatments that fit, but the clinical research is incomplete. There is a new drug.
Yeah, can we just wait until Naomi comes back? I want her to be across all of this stuff as well.
So you sure you can trust her?
Yeah, I wouldn't have hired her if I didn't.
Well, you're all set. I'll come back in a bit and check on how you're going.
All right, thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
So, how'd you go with Sue?
Well, I just reminded her of her misuse of community service labour, and all of a sudden she was more than happy to accommodate me.
Let me guess. The owner's complaining about his suspension being too soft.
Yep, and I promised him I'll get it back to him ASAP.
Yeah, this won't take long. I've just worked out how you can repay me. It's a shopping list.
So what, if I get these for you, we'll be square?
What do you say?
All right, done.
Not done until I get those cars. Yeah? Okay? Good boy.
Yeah, sure thing. Come on up. That was Karl regarding the lake business. So, you had no idea anything was wrong?
No, well, you know, feeling a little more tired than usual, but I thought that was just because I needed a holiday.
Oh, you're right, you're right. So just sit down, stand.
Hey.
Hi. What are you doing here?
Oh, just needed to speak to Paul about Daniel.
Right, you're not just checking up on me.
So, what's the latest?
We need council permission to divert lake water into an old well. It's a burst pipe and we can't fix it until we drain the lake.
All right, fine, just do it. Next.
Joshua Willis has officially filed a missing persons report for Imogen.
So what's that got to do with me?
Well, I thought you might want to do the same for Daniel.
Complete waste of police funds. No, they'll turn up when they want to.
So you haven't heard from Daniel either?
No, I don't expect to.
Look, Imogen's car was towed the day of the wedding, and Daniel's car is here in the basement car park. On top of that, neither Imogen nor Daniel have accessed money from their accounts.
They've run away together. They haven't gone on a shopping spree.
Yes, but in what car?
I guess they caught a train or a bus or something.
So nobody's heard from either of them?
Given the circumstances, would you want to talk to anyone?
No, this isn't like Imogen. I mean, that girl's got a conscience the size of Texas. She wouldn't put her parents through this.
Well, Daniel is like that. He can take off for days or weeks at a time without telling anyone.
Look, now that an official report has been filed, I'm retracing Imogen's steps the day of the wedding. Apparently she came here with a picture of Agnes. Did you see her?
No, I didn't. No, she passed it on to Tom Ramsay to give to Daniel.
Tom Ramsay. Okay, well, have you got a contact for Tom? I'd like to speak to him.
Yes, but I really think you're wasting your time, you know.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
What's the difference between hallucinating and wishful thinking? Because I keep seeing Amber's face coming through the darkness. Imogen.
I can't breathe. I need to get out of here.
Come here. Breathe with me. Breathe with me. That's it. That's it.
Do you want a cup of coffee while you wait?
No, I'm fine. Oh, but you know what? I'll take one of those back massages you're about to give Paul when I walked in. You know, before, you're sitting him down, getting him all comfy. Does he pay extra for that?
What are you implying?
Well, for someone who doesn't like being treated as an assistant, you sure seem to be embracing the role now.
Is that number?
Thanks.
I really don't think it's going to lead to anything.
Yeah, well, I'll let you know. See you later.
Oh, before I forget to, I've got a meeting with the US delegates on Friday and I really can't reschedule.
I'll make a note of it.
Hello. Hey, where did you come from? Where's your mum and dad, eh? Where are they? All right. See you later, little dude. Hey, what'd they say?
Oh, Dad seems to think the car towing thing's a bit weird, and now Mum's worried she should have put in a missing persons report earlier. Do you think we're overreacting?
Mate, if it was my family, I'd be doing the same thing.
So how are we going here?
Yeah, good. According to the plans, there's an old stormwater system over here with an outlet to the well, where you can just chuck the hose straight in.
Yeah, too easy.
Grab.
Hi.
How's Paul?
He's a bit wobbly, but he's fine. He's going to have a nap.
Good. I hope you understand how important it is that his diagnosis remains confidential.
Yes, of course.
Because I'm bound by a doctor-patient confidentiality.
Well, I'm bound by a confidentiality agreement as well, okay? I'm more than capable of keeping my mouth shut.
Look, I hope so, because Paul's adamant he didn't want his diagnosis getting out. And I don't want to hamper his recovery by upsetting him.
Okay, you want to talk to me about professionalism? You cracked onto my nephew's wife, a nurse at the hospital you work at. Then you mouthed off at me in a very public place, somebody you barely know, about Paul. My loyalties lie with the mayor. Answer to him, not you.
Hey, Tyler. Word of advice. Steer clear of D'Amato. He's dirty in the gameplay. Any involvement with him's a very bad idea.
Oh, the guy from Grease Monkeys.
Yeah.
Hardly know the guy. Say hi to him every now and then, but that's about it.
Well, it didn't look that way early.
I don't know what you think you saw, but like I said, hardly know the guy.
Well, I'd make sure it stays that way.
Mr. Ramsay, it's Constable Mark Brennan here. I'd like to discuss an incident that happened on the morning of Daniel Robinson's wedding. If you could give me a call back on this number, I'd appreciate it. Cheers.
Hey, Mark. I just saw your brother. Can I talk to you for a minute?
It's a Sarge. One sec. Yeah, Sarge. Yep. Yep. Yeah, okay, sure. Right.
I was getting lazy for a second there. Seeing you like that, almost losing you, made me realise how much I love you.
I love you too.
What was that?
What?
Well, you just mumbled something. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You keep resting, come on.
No, I need to move.
Hey, Kyle! Can't budget.
Yeah, give me a go. Oh, I've got it a little bit. I need a crowbar.
Do you hear that? It sounds like
The machine.
Yeah. Hello?
Help!
Hello?
Hello! Help!
Who down here?
We're down here!
Hello?
Imogen?
What is that?